it's Chloe. Welcome back to my channel. I'm 9 years old. I'm a self-taught contortionist / dancer / singer. So I'm going to be showing you my mini routines that I've made. I'm going to be teaching you how to do it step by step. You don't have to actually be able to do every move really, as long as you have got ideas from it. That's the point of today's video. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do, hit that subscribe. I really do appreciate it, and it helps a lot. Thank you so much. So let's get started. So first I'm going to show you my routine, because I can't just teach you the steps without you actually knowing it. That would just be really unfair. This is my routine. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so that was my routine. I hope you liked it. There were a couple of hard tricks that will take you a while to figure out, but that's okay, because you don't have to do it perfectly. As long as you get ideas and you can change bits, like the ending, that's going to be hard, so you can change bits, you can change that and do what else you like, you can adapt to it. So, what we're going to start with our feet. So we're going to put our feet into first position, okay? We'll forget about our arms for now, because I just want to focus on the feet, because the feet are where sometimes things can go a bit wrong. So you're going to put it in first position, okay, and then we're going to change it to third position. First position is step on. You're going to get that foot and put it about halfway through the other one, okay, and make sure that they're nicely turned out. When you point to step, what lots of people do, they're like, oh, I can do this, and they just step. You don't step. You've got to have a beautiful pointed step with a little bend in the knee. So you're going to do a little bended step, okay? And now let's focus on the hands. So our hands, we're going to have nice big round dinner plate hands. Imagine you're holding a dinner plate. You don't do this, because that's not very pretty, do you think? So we're going to have nice round plate hands, and imagine that you're holding a plate. And then we're just going to move them down here. So now you're holding, like, I don't know, something circle. Say you put all your food on your plate. You're going to go get some more food. I wonder what you're going to put on your plate. So when we start, let's try that all together. Point our toe, bend, and step. Pointed toe, bend, then step. Perfect. Just remember to maintain that beautiful pointed foot. Okay, now step 2. So, after we've done this, we're then going to focus on our kick. So we're going to step on the foot in front, bend, and then this foot behind you. You don't just drag it, not pretty. You're going to step and beautifully move it in front to be prepared for the kick. Okay? And if you can't put your leg to your head, and that's okay, you can pause it here, maybe come back to this video another day, or you can just change it. But I think that the kick really gives it a nice start, because I love doing high kicks. I find them so simple now that I know them, and they're just an amazing thing to learn. So if you don't know, that's okay. You can either stop the video here and practice it, or you can adapt and do something new. So I'm going to kick. And when I kick, my arms are going to go out to the side, nicely. We're not going to go up here. We're going to just be nice and out to the side. It's okay if they're slightly high, as long as they're not all the way above your ears. We're not swimming in today's video. And then you do a nice kick. And when we kick, don't bow your head down, because then you're going to have really bad posturing. You need a nice tall posture, like this. And that was perfect. Okay, and that's step 2 done. Now we're going to try step 3. So after you kick, you turn back, okay, practice that kick, and neatly step back, okay, and then you're going to slide yourself into, I call them banana splits, because they just look like bananas. So I'm going to do a banana split and lean back. Okay, if you can't do banana splits, again, just remember, you can always change things or practice, because practice makes perfect. So I'm going to do banana splits and then lean back. I'm also going to do, then I'm going to turn into box splits to get out. But if you can't do box splits, then just get out neatly by moving your foot in front and turn. Okay, and remember when we get up, still remember that pointed foot. In this routine, or in most routines, pointed foot is the key. Okay, so once we're up, then I'm going to step again. So we need to remember that nice step, and that would be step 3 down. But just practice that bit, because that bit's very hard. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to, once I do that, I'm going to go onto my tippy toe, okay, and I'm going to spin. This bit's hard because I'm doing a scorpion hop spin, so I can't actually whip my leg up and grab it, so I'm just going to improvise and not use my hands, and that's what I want you guys to do. I just want you to improvise and try different things to make it work for you. It's basically whatever's best for you. So then you're going to spin and whip your leg up or wherever, and then to end it, just take a nice neat step, because then this is where we're going to get into a bridge. So we're going to step like that. Okay, and then just practice that, because that's also a bit hard. Okay, so relax your shoulders. You don't have them all the way up here. Just relax them nicely and bend back. Now, I've taught some of my friends how to do a bridge and a walkover. First thing, you need to learn how to bend back. And when you bend back, you need someone to support you like this. So if I had an imaginary friend here, I would support them like this. And then I'd leap, and you can't just stand here. What time is it? Hey, can I have a piece of your cake? Because then they're going to find it hard to bend back. So you have to be watching them and focusing all on them. And if they need a bit more space, then you're going to lean forward with, okay, to do to each other to help. And it would help if you could already do the bridge, but if you can't, then you may need to start from step 1 and learn how to do the bridge on the floor. Now I did a little sort of trot thing. So once I'm in my bridge, okay, I'm going to point that toe and lift up, then trot onto the other, lift it up. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to do a nice walkover back. So our legs are going to whip back nicely with a nice pointed toe again. So we're going to bend back, drop, trip, drop, and then we're going to walk over into that. Okay, now that's step 5 done, I think. And we're just going to take a couple of steps back, maybe 2 or 3, and to do a windmill kick. So if you can already kick your leg at your head confidently and nicely, then just, or put it up to the side of your head, that's perfect. Because then we're going to do the opposite. We're going to whip it round the other way and get it nicely like that. Just try not to use your hands, so that it goes like this. Okay, perfect. So we're going to do a nice windmill clip. This is called a windmill clip. Okay, just remember, and that's step 5. We're going to bend back. When we bend, I want to see some nice arms. And then when you're up here, you're going to turn your wrist, turn those wrists, and bend. Okay? So once you bend, then this is the hard bit where you need to be quite flexible. Bend back. And grab your ankles. Okay? Then rest your elbows on the floor and get under. Now that bit would help if you had, when you practice, use a mat or a special floor to do it, because if you just do this straight on like a hard wooden floor or kitchen tiles, it's going to really hurt your chin, and that's not good. It could damage your chin, so don't do that. Never ever do that, okay? So have a mat to practice on, or use something that you've been recommended to use by a professional. If you've done that, then you need to just, then you're going to grab your ankles, rest your elbows on the floor, nice and secure. Not all wobbly, nice and secure, okay? Got that? And then bend back even more until your chest is on the floor and your feet are over your head. Okay, can you picture that? Okay, pause the video here and try practicing that step. Okay, have you practiced? I hope you have, because now we're going to try putting 2 steps together to make it. so that we can build up to do a real routine. So we're going to go back to the beginning, okay? That's why I said practice. And then we're going to remember all our steps, and we're going to put step 1 and step 2 together. So we've got the first bit of our routine. So remember, step, point, bend, kick up, twist back, okay? Keep practicing that, and then we're going to add on another step. Turn, splits, or whatever you've changed it to, bend back, and then get out, okay? Perfect. Every step you do, you need to practice it, okay? Alright, now we're going to add another one. We're going to step, kick, turn, split, lean back. Then we're going to get up nicely and stand up. Stand up nice and tall with a good posture. I know you might be tired by now, but you still have to have a good posture, okay? Then we're going to point our toe and do a nice spin with our foot up to your head. If you can't do that, just I'm sure you'll be doing what you've changed, okay? Then you're going to do your pretty spin. Whoa, don't get dizzy. And then we're going to practice that again. We're going to keep practicing until it's perfect and 100% sure you like it, okay? For that, you're going to step out to the side, and this is where your beautiful bridge comes in. Remember those arms, nice beautiful arms, and then your wrists turn. And then you're going to bend into your bridge. Now, when we do your bridge, you're going to bend back perfectly. Try to make it as neat and calm and slow and pretty as you can, okay? And then we're going to do a couple of little trotty things with our legs. I would just do 2, and then I'll walk over. It's okay if you walk over not to keep practicing. I still have to practice a couple of my moves. It's okay, because you have to practice, and practice makes perfect. Once you've done that, then you take a couple steps back, do a beautiful windmill kick. Just get it higher. Try to get it as high and as neat as you can. And then you're going to step out to the side, and then we're going to bend back again. Bending is a lot of this routine. So you're going to bend. Okay, bend back and grab your ankles. Grab those ankles and rest your elbows on the floor. Then you just leave and lean onto the ground so that your chest is touching it, and you point your toes, because your feet shouldn't be flat on the floor anymore. You're going to, because I want to see those toes. So then you're going to, you can lean back slightly, but your chest still needs to be on the floor. And if you keep practicing that, then that's your routine done. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then hit the subscribe button and the like bell. Thank you so much for watching it. And I hope that by the end of this video, you're able to do your mini routine. Bye, I hope you have a good rest of your day.